Thank you, Tony. Now I have to stay between the blue dots and behind the chair. He knows me well. I want everybody to stand up, put your arms in the air. You know why we do this? This is the receiving, and this is a giving and a receiving. It's the victory dance. I want to hear, good evening, Jody.
Good evening, Jody.
Come on. Bigger and louder. I need to feel it in my bones.
Good evening, Jody.
That's what we're talking about. Good evening, beautiful people. You may have a seat. Sure. That energy is what has my heart dancing right now to the music that's in there. I dance in joy. I dance in gratitude. So thank you for that. And if you're sitting along the side, please come forward and join us if you'd like. Get 3 pieces of cake and come join us because we're going to need some sugar. We're going to need some caffeine for tonight. So that energy that we just talked about is what I desire to talk to you about tonight. That energy is magic. We have a saying that's quoted often that music is the biggest magic we have. It's not said exactly like that, but that's how I say it. It's the most supportive magic we have, the closest thing to magic that we have. I don't even know who said that. Anybody know who said that? Marilyn Manson. I never thought I'd quote Marilyn Manson. I think he says it a little different. But I choose music because it is magic. It's magical, it's a miracle. And I have to go back to science to explain that to you. I have a scientific mind, how it works, it's analytical. There's a couple of us, Candy, in this room that think that way. So when you move something through air, when you make movement of energy through the air, it causes something that we call a vibration. Okay? So when we pluck a string, when we tap on a canvas, when we blow air through something, a tube, there's an energy movement, and it's a vibration. That vibration comes into our eardrum, which is another timpani, and in the bones in our ear, and it expands, and it vibrates in a way that hopefully brings us joy. Sometimes it doesn't, but we're not going to talk about that tonight. When that happens, we dismiss it. But when it brings joy, that's a miracle. That's what music is. That's what it does for us, and that's why it's so important. And that's why I like to use it to talk about business and what the importance of your own rhythm in your business is. Also, the rhythm that's within you. It's your purpose. Anybody here have a purpose? I'm looking at my friend here who has made a discovery this week, so I have to call that out. Shirley, wow, I just saw this in action. My purpose is song. Our purpose is a song, and I had the privilege of seeing that. I have that privilege all the time because I wake up every morning. This is my song. Every morning I wake up to a brand new, never before lived day. So I'm getting all goosebumpy about that. And I hear your stories. I get to share in your experiences, and I get to witness our growth. This is very limiting. Doing okay? Our growth, not just my growth, your growth, our growth. So that's the song I'm talking about, and it's our growth and in that space that's unique to us. It's our unique rhythm, if you will. Can somebody bring my book? I left my book. Thank you. So that's a little bit about my song. Before we move on to your song, I want to read a little bit from Julia. This is my book. It's just a couple weeks away from being available. Thank you, Tanya. If you'd like to get a copy, sign up and we'll get you a copy. You can leave money there, or you can leave money with me, or you can leave money with Robin, or we can catch up with you. But Julia is my first book, and I have Candy to thank for getting there. I went to her specifically with this idea that I wanted to write something that was not technical and did not go to Washington, D.C. to be archived, and this is it. So I want to read a little bit. She is fearless when she practices her unique ritual. Her face shows pure joy when a rebellious spirit is unleashed. We're going to get a chance to do that here in a minute. She dreams in vivid color when her soul is wide awake. Her face shows pure joy when her dream comes to life. That's what tonight's about for me. That's the basis of what I talk about. So going back to music, I want to talk about a symphony. Anybody been to the symphony? Did you fall asleep or are you wide awake? Wide awake. Timpani going, boom, boom, boom. Some of us are timpani, and we make big noises, and we keep a beat for everybody else. And some of us are brass, triumphant brass. And we shine for everybody, and we all shine, but they have a special shine. And then there's some of us that are a little windy. I'm not going to mention any names. I couldn't decide if I was brass or woodwind, so I went with the saxophone and had a lot of fun with that. Some days I'm quiet, some days I'm not. So this symphony, if you will, is our world, and it's a big grand performance, and each one of us has that unique song that we play as part of that symphony. That's profound, that's simple, and that's how business is run. So when you're doing or putting together your 2016 business plan, keep that in mind, that you're part of a grander performance. All of us come here together with a common theme, but we each have this uniqueness about us. And that's what I want to explore tonight. I have two exercises. The first, we're going to be quiet and look inside. So when we do this, it's a form of meditation. It's a short meditation, and it's something I do every single day. It's something I do when I'm business planning. I do it more often. I do it all the time. We're going to go to our garden of abundance. Okay, I have a friend. His name is Ian. He's a good friend of mine who, Jody, I don't garden. So he has a garden. He has a garage of prosperity. So it doesn't matter where you go, if you go to a garden or if you go to this garage, go to a place, and you can close your eyes if you want. You can wiggle a little bit, put your hands down, whatever it takes. But let's go to this place. Know that it's safe. It's safe. It's a place of trust. It's a place of love. It's a place that has everything the universe has to offer. Our universe has everything we need in it. And this place is yours. It's unique to you. And it's a place where you can go where it has everything in it. Everything. Know that it's yours and yours alone. Okay? This is where we can find our purpose. This is where we can find that feeling of purpose. It's that feeling that I want you to hang on to. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and breathe it in. Anybody want to share what they felt? Peace? Anybody feel joy, harmony? Pretty incredible place. And we could go there anytime we want to. Another miracle. A beautiful tool for us to use as business owners, as people, as friends, whatever label we put on ourselves. That's the first tool that I use especially when I'm doing a business plan. They can be, wow. I'm going to let Candy dive into, I'd assume she'll probably talk to us about what, why, and who. I'm guessing. That's she's always. And I'm always asking her what's next, and I don't know what's next, Jody. So I'm sure we'll go there at some point. So that's a tool that we have to help us find our uniqueness, to find our song. Okay. I shared my song. I'm going to move into a new activity. And I know they're close beside each other for a reason, because that feeling you have, you need to hang on to that. We're going to use that in a minute. I dance because I like to play. Does anybody like to play? How many people in here are health gurus, other than Shelley? Yeah, okay. It's important to play. Yeah, okay. Nobody, I have not come across anybody who will argue that point with me. We have to play. We somehow, sometimes lose that. So when I play, I like to dance. I'm not a good dancer, but damn, I love to dance. And that's a form of play that brings out this uniqueness that I'm talking about, this rhythm that we're talking about. It's another important tool that I have in my arsenal to bring out the best of who I am. Now, I do have a friend that says she doesn't dance, okay? And I asked her, I said, why don't you dance? She's like, I just don't. If you're that person, it's okay. I want you to dance here. You don't have to move your body to dance, but dance here. And keep in mind that this is a place where it's safe. I've heard this before. You can trust everybody. You don't have to close your eyes, but please close your eyes to judgment. And really enjoy yourself, whatever you decide to do. You might go back to that meditation, go get that, grab that feeling that we put inside, and utilize that during this time. And we're going to have a little help. I'm really excited to have Andrea Dawson here. I'm going to call her up here while I tell a little bit of story about us. And we have she sings, I speak. We have a similar story. So if you want to come up and get ready. Thank you, Andrea. You're awesome. I met Andrea through a friend, a mutual friend, and this mutual friend said to me, you have got to hear this angel sing. And I made a special effort to go out. We share something in common. We find out that Andrea has hummingbirds too when she gets up here. Hummingbirds, butterflies, I like hummingbirds. Andrea told me a story that she didn't start off singing until later in life. And she had this fear, this anxiety of feeling vulnerable. I'm going to use the word vulnerability. Vulnerability is very important in business and in life. It's important because we care. That tells us we care, and it shows humanity. So Andrea started with Toastmasters, as did I, to learn to speak technically and to get some feedback and to get over that stage fright, or we thought we would, I guess. And then both of us have had the opportunity to have really special people pull us out of that place onto a stage in front of people and speak, sing, perform our magic. You have anything to add to that? You don't have to.
I
don't know.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Yeah. Okay. You hear me? Okay.
I don't know how that one works.
Oh, it's the mute button.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, as I think so. Can hear me too. Yeah, as the piggyback on to what she said, I had to overcome crippling stage fright and very low self-esteem. I had to get back between the two blue dots too. Okay. All right, we're both in the cage now.
We're
It's a
both in the
cage
cage.
fight. So I was just thinking about that earlier today about what really brought me out of that type of shyness and that type of being so reserved in performance is that I was in the habit of comparison. Because as a performer, you always watch other singers, you pick up tips, you do what anyone does. But in doing that, I picked up also the matter of comparing myself to other people and other performers. So I found that that my mind changed whenever someone told me that, yeah, we could listen to, Whitney Houston out here or Aretha Franklin, but they're not here and you are. So if you bring the best of what you are is much better than what isn't here. And so whenever you are you fully in front of a prospective client or what have you, there is no competition at that time. There is no one else out there in the field that can do the job better than you at that particular moment whenever you bring all of who you are.
Thank you.
So
well said.
Exactly.
So I'm going to ask everybody to stand up, get into your own space. Bring the book on the table. And Andrea's going to provide a couple minutes of music for us to dance to. Dance in your own way. And again, feel it. Really feel it and take in those feelings. And then when she's done singing, you're allowed to continue with your own rhythm. And this is an individual exercise. We're all here. It's an individual exercise for you to take in and just take in that moment, no different than the meditation that we just did, except for it's active. Okay.
Well, my song is one that I discussed with her earlier, and it's one that speaks very much to my soul and to my growing up and what have you, and it's part of who I am. So it's called I'll Take You There. I know a place, ain't nobody crying, ain't no smiling faces, lying to the races. Oh yes, now let me take you there, I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you there, I'll take you there. I know a place, y'all, ain't nobody ever gotta worry. Ain't no more smiling faces. Oh yeah, now lie to the races. I'll take you there. Come on, let me take you there. Come on, let me take you there. Come on, let me take you there. Yeah. Come on and let me take you there. I'll take you there. Come on now, do it. Yes, I'll take you there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
We have to figure out how to turn it off. Doing okay, Tony? Fine? How'd that feel? Yummy? It felt like chocolate. This feeling, this energy, this vibration, it's about vibration. And to make a closing remark, I'm going to take that vibration and say, when I do business, I put out who I am to the world. And whoever's listening, the world being whoever's in the room, whichever center of influence I'm at, whichever church I'm at, whatever audience, whatever family I'm in front of, I put out my energy, my authentic me. And the vibrations that come back are the ones that you connect with. Those are they meet, and it's good, it's joy, it's gratitude. And eventually those are the people that you do business with. Not always right away. Keep in mind timing, time is just human. And that is the essence of conduct your song, dance to your music. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. Thank everyone for the lovely smiles I'm seeing, and thank everyone who danced and showed the world their light. Well, thank you.